Back to football, and I guess I'll ask you first about this Atlanta Falcon team since you played down there. Whew. This team is not good right now.
No, they're not good. And it's all phases, too. It's not just one thing you can point your finger at. Matt Ryan got sacked 5 times. He had almost 400 yards passing, but no touchdowns. On defense, they had 0 sacks. A couple key drops. They can't get the running game going. There's a lot of things going on in Atlanta right now. They're in disarray, but it shouldn't be that way. I mean, you look at the very talented roster. Julio Jones, one of the best receivers in the league. I think going forward, things are starting to get hot around there. And I'm talking about Coach Quinn. I love him, and I really hope the best for him. But if they don't turn this thing around, some people are going to start pointing fingers, and that's when it's
He fired a lot of people, Tony. He got rid of coordinators and everything to save his job. And even though he got to the Super Bowl, I mean, it's what have you done for me lately this game?
If he won, he have a little more time.
Yeah, well, the heat was on the New York Giants a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Look, Daniel Jones was not perfect today, but they've won 2 games in a row with him as their starting quarterback now, Mike.
Well, he's not perfect, but I think what it has done for this team is energized the team. I mean, Daniel Jones, he threw a few interceptions today, but when it counted, he found the open man, escaped using his speed to get out of the pocket, get some big first downs. And you know how it is. When you're at home and you're making plays like this, energizes your team, energizes the crowd. And that's something that the Giants haven't had in quite a while. So this guy has been, I think, great, and then the defense stepped up big time for him. And even though he wasn't perfect, they are 2-0 under him when he's under the center. So I think the future so far looks pretty good for Daniel Jones.
Sounds like Eli in his interview, doesn't he?
He does.
Sounds just like Eli.
Sounds like
Eli at practice. They
tutored by the same guy.
Look at the other side, the Washington Redskins. They wound up playing Dwayne Haskins today.
Yeah, it was a cry to play him.
Okay. What do you think they should do going forward, though?
Well, we talked about the schedule. The schedule gets difficult today, 3 interceptions. How much damage do you do to a young quarterback like this on a team like this after a performance like today and the schedule getting tougher? We talked about maybe putting him in later on in the year. I think, Terry, you agree. You go back to Keenum.
You go back to Keenum,
and then later in the year when the season is definitively in the rearview mirror, you put him in.
I think off the top of my head, their next 3 games, or 3 of their next 4, are New England, Minnesota, Buffalo. Defenses that'll be a challenge for any quarterback, especially a rookie quarterback. All right, guys, final thoughts. Start with you, Tony.
Well, I think right there, I think that for the Chiefs to go on, struggle like that, but then still get the win, that's good teams, and that's such bonding for a team. And this early in the season, I'm glad it happened now than further down the line.
And for me, I think fine thoughts. Carolina Panthers, Kyle Allen, young man coming in there winning on going against a Houston team that really is a pretty good team. And it's just amazing to see these young quarterbacks stepping in right now, not really being that intimidating. No, I love Cam Newton. I absolutely love Cam Newton. I think he's very talented. But, you got these young guys stepping in and makes the GM's going to have some hard decisions to make.
You're saying what? What are you saying?
Stop it. I love Cam. That's my guy.
Buffalo outplayed New England. They look like a really good football team. Detroit outplayed Kansas City. Both came up with a loss, but a lot to draw from today for both of those football teams.
And I think New England got a big an eye-opener today playing in Buffalo. It's not going to be easy for them all year long. And one last thought, SmackDown Live, I can't wait to see it. And I can just see you out there, big guy, just out there smacking people.
We can get started early. I can body slam Terry.
No, you don't want to do that.
Friday night.